Hello everyone, this is Just a Dad. I'm going to show you how to clean this Braun KF7000 Brewsense coffee maker. These are really nice coffee makers, and I'm going to show you how to clean it. So what may have happened, let's say, is your clean light on and you can't get it to go off. This machine will, once the calcium buildup on your heating element gets too bad, it turns this clean light on and it won't go off. The only way to get it to go off is to actually do a cleaning. There is one other way. You can start the cleaning process and then unplug it, let it sit for about a minute, and then plug it back in and it gets rid of the light, but you don't actually clean anything. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to clean the coffee maker. Now, Braun sells a descaling agent. I use distilled white vinegar. You can get these at Walmart, these jugs. There's 64 fluid ounces for about $2. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put about half amount of normal water in there that I put. So I'm going to put about half this jug in there. That fills the reservoir up about halfway. And then we're going to do a clean process. Now, before you do the vinegar, you're going to want to remove your charcoal filter. So Braun's got these really nice charcoal filters on the water inlet. And this is where we're going to be putting the vinegar back here in the back. And they also want you to put a paper filter in, but you don't necessarily have to do that. But if you want to do that so you can see the stuff that comes out. So it takes a number 4 cone filter. I probably wouldn't use my reusable filter for this procedure. So I've got my vinegar. Like I said, I'm just going to pour it back here where the water goes. I use about half the jug. You could use a little more if you wanted to. Yeah, I filled it up pretty good. Okay, I'm going to make sure I close the lid. Now I'm going to turn the coffee pot on. And it's got this clean function. So I'm going to press the clean button. That light starts flashing. Then I'm going to press the brew button. So I'm going to start the brew process in the clean mode. Now what this clean mode is, it's nothing more than a timing. So it's going to brew a little bit of that vinegar and stop. Then it's going to brew a little more, then stop. Then brew a little more, then stop. And brew a little more, then stop. What that does is it soaks that heating element with vinegar or their descaling agent. Braun does sell a descaling agent. I've never used it, and it's all a timing. So this process here takes about 15 minutes to do this clean. But we're not going to be done with that. Once the vinegar runs through, we're going to dump the vinegar out. But then I'm going to run 2 to 3 pots of water through this and do a brew. I'm not going to put any coffee in there or filter or anything. I'm just going to run water through the coffee maker as a normal brewing process. And each one of those takes about 12 minutes. So you're looking at about a 45-minute process to descale and do a good job cleaning your coffee maker. So while this is working, I'm going to talk to you about this Clearly coffee. You can get this off of Amazon. It's $5. This is not for inside where the water goes. You don't run this blue stuff through your coffee maker. This is for cleaning the coffee pot. Now I've got another video that shows a coffee pot that's all coffee stained, and even the coffee maker up here where the filter basket is and all that, it's got all that dark brown stains from coffee that you can't get off from the dishwasher or soap and water. This stuff actually works. Now it's concentrated and you've got to use gloves, but it doesn't take a lot of liquid to do the work. So when your coffee pot, after this process is all done, you could just put a little bit in the bottom of your coffee pot and swirl it around, and it just dissolves that really caked on brown coffee stains. And like I said, it even works really well on plastic. Like I said, up here around, you'll get that. Even on the head there, you'll get, if you just put a little bit on a rag or a brush and just keep it on there, then it's going to do just fine. So again, just to finish up on this stuff's really nice to have. Amazon's the only place I've found it. Walmart doesn't carry it. But if you just put a little bit on, like say the plastic you've got, just put a little bit on and let it soak and maybe scrub it a little bit. It just dissolves that really brown hard stuff. But don't run this back in the water side. Don't run this through your coffee pot. It's got directions here. So what you're going to notice, see, it's brewed a little bit and it's stopped. It doesn't stop very long. I thought it would stop a little longer than it does. But the clean light's still flashing, and then what's going to happen is it's going to start back up, start the brewing process again until all of that vinegar is run through. Okay, so once it's done running the vinegar through, the clean light goes off and the brew light stops. So I'm going to dump this vinegar out, and then we're going to run fresh water through it. So there's your paper filter. Like I said, you may see some calcium deposits that have come out. But now I've got fresh water. I'm going to pour the fresh water in. I'm still going to leave my carbon filter out for this until I get, so I'm going to run 3 of these through. So I'm just going to put this in here. And I'm just going to make sure the coffee pot's on still. I'm just going to do a normal brew. Make sure you close the lid. Like I said, I'm going to do 3 complete one of these, and then it should be completely flushed out. And the clean light should be off after that first step of cleaning. So again, this is Just a Dad. If you could please like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.